Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, welcome back. Today I have Maya and KJ, and I'm Jalena Elise, and we are going to grace you all with our favorite shows that we think everyone should be watching right now on Netflix. So starting us off today, we are going to be starting with KJ.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is KJ, and I'm going to be telling you guys about my favorite show on Netflix, BoJack Horseman. BoJack Horseman is an animated comedy show, and this show is 100% about psychology. I believe that BoJack Horseman is the biggest nihilist on Netflix, and without a doubt, this entire journey, his entire adventures that last 77 episodes, about 5 seasons, is all about him figuring out what is his life's purpose. BoJack was born in a very abusive home, and it wasn't physically abusive. It was mentally abusive, extremely torturous for him. But somehow, through his hard work and dedication, he was finally able to make it as a television star. BoJack makes a ton of money and has great fame and success, but for some reason, he still cannot find a single thing that makes him happy. This entire show is full of color and happiness and really colorful characters, but unfortunately, it has a dark underlining behind it. The pain and torture that BoJack feels trying to find himself is a journey that most people should take and try to watch. It's an enjoyable show, extremely funny, and that is my recommendation. Now, I will turn it over to the lovely Ramaya.
Hi everyone, I'm Ramaya. I'm not really good at picking favorites, but I really like this show that I picked and was literally awing when the 4th part came out. Some people already know about this show and can probably agree with me that it is really great. It is a Netflix original series, which means it was made for Netflix. But anyways, the show that I chose is Alexa and Katie. Alexa and Katie is a series with a strong mix of drama and comedy. The show has a ton of perspectives on life and how teens or preteens should not listen to bullies or people who try to put you down. I know it's hard, but you just need to listen to what's best for you. It also talks about how having a family is also very important because friendships and relationships can come and go, but families last forever. So to sum up my synopsis, YOLO. And start stating what that means. If you don't know what that means, look it up. Now, and last but not least, Jalena Elise.
Hey, I'm back. So my favorite show on Netflix right now, I have a couple, but I'm going to narrow it down to one, and that's Pose. So it's not a Netflix original. It started on FX, a cable network channel, but it's on Netflix right now, and right now they have season 2. And it takes place in New York during the 80s and 90s during the AIDS epidemic. And it goes through the life of the LGBTQ community. It is an excellent show that shows community and acceptance, family, compassion, being yourself, having self-worth, and especially love. So the show shows you how these people who are obviously identify in the LGBTQ community has acceptance within their community, but they can't get it from outside of the community. So they're not getting love or acceptance in their families, in their biological families. So they go out and they're in 80 and 90 New York, and they find this love and acceptance that they have been yearning for throughout their childhood. They just need someone to say, I understand. I get where you're coming from. You can be yourself. And this show just takes you through their lives. This also is a great show that shows you how the Vogue and the Pose era started, but that's a whole nother show. But it goes into the ballrooms of this community, and then it takes you through the journey of the AIDS epidemic, and then it also takes you through understanding. You get a better understanding of the community if you have never had that sense of, I don't understand why they are gay, or if you feel like someone had that choice to be gay or in the LGBT community, if they identify within that community. This really opens your eyes, I think. It just gives you a better insight on how they're feeling, and that we all need some kind of love. We all need that family, that sense of family. So I definitely recommend it, and I definitely hope that whoever watch it can see it from their point of view. And so we're going to open this up for questions. And I hope, as we have opened this up, that anyone else who can put another perspective on this, definitely leave comments. And we would definitely like to chat with anyone else who has another perspective on these shows. Let's go.
So what is your favorite aspect of your show, Jalena?
So my favorite aspect of this show is the fact, so I had to really look at, I've seen Pose, I had to watch the season 1. I think I watched it like 3 or 4 times, and I kind of got an understanding, because I did go into research the writers and the producers, that all of the characters are so broad, they are so developed, and everyone is basically posing so they can get that acceptance from the outside world. They also trying to accept themselves as well, because it's not like they chose to be gay or trans or whatever they identify as. That's not their choice. That's just who they have become. And now they are like, hey, this is who I am. I need you to accept me for who I am, because I need to learn how to accept myself. And you see, some of the characters have accepted themselves. Some of the characters are struggling to accept themselves. And I just love to see throughout the show, we are going through a period of just learning who these characters are, and they're just learning who they are. And also, we're in season 2 on Netflix, but I know season 3 is supposed to be dropping on FX in 2021. Not sure when, but I'm gonna wait till it comes on Netflix. I'm sorry, because I'm probably gonna have to binge watch it. It's such a good show.
That idea of community is so important, and I find that that's something that BoJack Horseman has in common, because BoJack has trouble figuring out exactly what his purpose is, but he starts to see that even though he feels alone, he's never truly alone. The people around him do care about him, and those that he met in his life that have hurt him, those people aren't there anymore. The people who spend the most time with him are his loved ones, and he starts to realize that these people are the ones who care the most about me, and I should make sure that I give them my time, and I'm present when I'm around them, and that I value them and give them the love that they deserve, and reciprocate those feelings when they treat me so well, you know?
Right. Yeah. Kevon, how do you feel like you're similar to BoJack Horseman?
That's a phenomenal question.
That is a good question, Maya.
I honestly think that I have a few similarities with him. That hopelessness of not knowing what the meaning of your life is. The feeling as if there's no purpose, and that everything can feel meaningless sometimes, and having to struggle through that and come out from the other side realizing that within yourself, you know.
That's how I think Pose is, because they're all trying to figure out who they are. They're trying to understand who they are in the outside world, how people portray them. How do
I feel like Alexa and Katie, because she's just going into high school and she's just a freshman and going with cancer and no hair. It was very scary for her, and she's trying to figure out how does she belong there, and no one else. She doesn't want to feel pity, nobody to feel pity for her, and it's like I think she was really thinking about that, and having her best friend to support her and her family to support her, it made her feel even better. And her best friend shaving off her hair made her whole world change completely.
Wow. And her best friend shaved her hair
for
her. Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That sounds
so
lovely.
They pretty much went through it together, which is amazing, because I don't think any family would shave off their head for me.
Yeah. You know what else I like about Pose? It's not an all, but it's a majority black and brown show. It has a large Latinx and African American cast, as well as the largest LGBTQ cast ever on TV. Great show. And yeah, it's just such a good show.
So Jalena, so what about Pose made you want to watch the show?
So I had seen the show, like I had seen previews on TV before, and I'm not really a big TV watcher, so I can just see a preview. But I had heard someone had told me about the show, and it was like, you should really watch it. And at first I thought they said Pose, like Poles, and I was like, why would I watch Pose? That's weird. but then they started telling me what the show was about, and their appreciation for the show really got me intrigued to watch it, because I'm like, it's not really something I would probably watch. But then the first episode, when I turned it on, the first episode, I was like, nah, this ain't nothing I'm gonna watch, because it started off really slow. But then after you get through probably like the first 30 minutes of the show, oh my goodness, it's like I just cannot turn this off, because I gotta see what's gonna happen to this character. And it's like they have the villains, they have the really good person, they have the teenagers or the younger people, and it just makes you want to see how these people's lives are going to shape out. And what I am so angry about is that I got to season 2, and I need season 3 to come out, because I am so anxious to see what is going to happen in season 3. But they have already kind of shed some light that it's not going to be like romantic scenes anymore due to COVID, and also the ballroom scenes are probably not going to be as packed due to the pandemic, which really stinks. But because the show has been so phenomenal right now, I know it's probably going to be even better in season 3. I just hope they don't disappoint me. Please don't disappoint me, Pose.
Hey, Ramaya.
Yeah.
I had a question. Who was your favorite character in your show?
I think it was Katie. Katie, she made a big impact on Alexa's life, and she was like always there for support, and everybody counted on her, and she took the responsibilities and did it like a champ, and everybody was counting on her for her to keep Alexa in her, like, play Alexa's number one. That all Alexa really needed was Katie, and Katie was there for her no matter what. And it's a really good show. Everyone should watch it.
And what's the name of it again?
Alexa and Katie.
Lovely.
So Kevon, if you could rename the title of BoJack Horseman, what would you name it?
Obstacles. And I would call it Obstacles in Psychology.
Okay. So what about you, Jalena?
Pose. To be honest, I don't think I would rename it because I like the title Pose because I feel like it has so many different meanings to that to the title, because I feel like throughout the show everyone is posing to be someone else so they can get that acceptance.
Right.
And so I really don't think, I think that title just has so much due justice. I think it just gives I think the title just makes the show.
Right. Okay.
Because there's a duality there. I like.
Yeah,
that.
it's just such a, because it's also a character who portrays Donald Trump.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see that this person is posing like it's not Donald Trump, but you can kind of tell from the personality traits that they have that it
Aura.
is him. Yeah. And he's trying to get this acceptance. He's trying to get this the attention, the love that he's not getting from wherever else. So
okay. So
That's phenomenal.
Yvonne, what would you describe your show in 3 words?
In 3 words. There is hope.
Okay. What about you, Jalena?
I would describe it as reality, family, and love.
Okay.
That's 4 words, but I got you.
That was 3 words. Reality, family, love.
Oh, sorry. And wasn't part of it. Sorry.
Maya, what would you consider your how would you sum up your show in 3 words?
Love yourself always.
Now that was 4 words. That's got to be 4 words, right?
Love yourself always.
Okay, sorry. Yourself. Okay.
Look, yourself as a compound.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry.
Okay. So Maya, how did you come across the show? I know it's a Netflix original, but what intrigued you to watch it?
It just seemed like a fun show. It seemed like it was like just like a comedy. It looked like it was a comedy, but it seems like it's a mix of dramatic and comedy. And I just saw it on Netflix. I was scrolling on Netflix and it looked very, very intriguing. And I just clicked on it and watched it, and it was really good. Because I'm not really the person to, if I can't get into the show, I click off. That's what I'm used to. And if I'm like, this girl, I think it's called No Good Nick. I could not get into that show at all. It's on Netflix. I could not get into that show. And I just recently found out that they canceled the show. But I could not get into that show at all. So I clicked off and started watching other shows. But I really like Alexa and Katie.
Okay. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
So now would one of you probably watch Pose or one of each other's shows? Would you be intrigued to watch it?
So. Yeah.
I'm definitely going to give both of your shows a check out. I'm definitely going to check it out.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so too, because it seems like there's a lot in the background of the show, and it intrigued me how you described it. So, yeah.
Okay.
That's fantastic.
And Kivai, you I know the show is about BoJack, but is he your favorite character? Is there someone else that you could relate to in the show?
Oh yes, even though I do have some similarities to BoJack, I feel like the female character Diane is a character that I relate a little bit more closely to, because her issue is she's a writer and she found the love of her life and she has almost everything that she could want, but her issue is that her happiness isn't there. Even though she feels as if she has everything that she wants in life, she can't smile, she can't feel purpose, she can't feel as if things are going to be okay. It's just this sorrow and this anxiety and that just lurks over her head every single day. And her venture to try to get that cloud away from her and to actually find herself was amazing. And BoJack did something similar, even though his path wasn't as easy as Diane's. His was just as important.
Okay, good. Yeah, I would definitely check that out. I have seen 2 episodes of the show, and it is a colorful show. Trust and believe that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think everyone's show sounds intriguing, especially Maya's show, in terms of someone who's going through high school and has a terminal illness, but has that support from her best friend.
Yeah.
So I think that's really important. That really shows that kindness, and I think our generation has that kindness that we can give to the world or give to someone else.
Yeah.
True that.
So, and I think all of our shows kind of show how this generation is. So.
Absolutely. And that there's hope.
There is hope. There's always hope. There's hope we will stop wearing masks one day. I have hope.
There's hope that I can go to the mall.
That you can go to the mall?
Yeah.
I don't know. The malls are kind of...
There's hope.
It's kind of bare.
There's hope that we could get a PS5.
Keep on, did you get...
What's the
Maybe
the
one
PS5, day. PlayStation 5?
The PlayStation, yeah, maybe one day.
Let's say that I didn't know what that was.
It's all good, cuz. So is there anything else, you guys?
No, I think we should wrap it up.
Yeah, I think we should wrap this up, and we will be back next week with a new episode. Like, we hope that whomever is listening, please interact with us. Tell us if you have watched Pose or BoJack Horseman or another recommend another show for us to watch, because right now with us working from home or going to school from home, we have a lot of time to watch Netflix. So definitely give us some shows to watch, some binge-worthy shows. So that is going to be our video today. Definitely, if you enjoyed listening, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It's free to subscribe. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And we will see you guys later. Bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Love y'all.
Love you too.